SpaceX is not just a rocket company anymore. It is an AI cloud provider and a connectivity giant. Analyst Julie Zhu says this creates an identity crisis. The market simply does not know how to value a multi-headed beast like this. The answer matters more than you think. SpaceX operates across several distinct industries today. It handles rocket launches. It runs the Starlink satellite network. It builds AI data centers. It signs terrestrial infrastructure deals. Each of these segments has its own economics. They each have different growth trajectories and risk profiles. The market struggles to price the whole thing. When a company spans multiple sectors, investors cannot easily compare it to peers. They cannot just look at another rocket company. They cannot just look at a telecom firm. This creates a deep valuation problem. The company is a multi-headed beast. It does not fit neatly into a single box. This confusion at the top level filters down to every decision. It affects how every new project gets funded. It changes how risk is assessed across the board. The market needs a clear story to assign value. Without that clarity, the massive potential of the company gets blurred. Investors are left guessing about the true value. Julie Zhu points out that the crown jewel of SpaceX is its launch capability. This is the core bottleneck. Without the rockets, none of the other businesses exist. Starlink depends entirely on cheap and frequent launches. You cannot build a massive satellite constellation without a way to put those satellites into orbit. The launch piece enables everything else. It is the foundation of the entire empire. This creates a unique dynamic. The rocket business might not be the highest margin segment, but it is the most critical. It controls the pace of expansion. If launches slow down, Starlink expansion slows down. If Starlink slows down, the cloud deals slow down. The bottleneck dictates the speed of the entire operation. This is why the launch capability is so valuable. It is the key that unlocks the rest of the business. It is the physical constraint that shapes the financial future. Without this piece, the rest of the machine stops completely. Once Starlink is in place, SpaceX can pursue AI cloud deals. The company has secured agreements with Google, Reflection AI, and Anthropic. These are not standard cloud contracts. The AI and cloud segment is priced at 2 to 3 times typical cloud rates. That is a massive premium. Why are these companies paying so much? They are paying for unique capabilities. They are paying for connectivity that terrestrial networks cannot easily match. But this premium may not be sustainable. As terrestrial infrastructure improves, the gap might close over time. Competitors might offer similar services for less money. If that premium evaporates, the economics of the entire Starlink project change. This raises a fundamental question for the market. Is SpaceX a launch company with a side of connectivity? Or is it a diversified space conglomerate? The answer will determine how these AI cloud deals are valued in the future by everyone. For founders, this situation is a masterclass in narrative. Investors need a clear story. If you're building a startup, you cannot be everything to everyone. You have to pick your core bottleneck and build around it. SpaceX started with the launch bottleneck. Everything else grew from that single point of focus. When a startup tries to do too many things, it confuses investors. Diversification can confuse valuation. Investors do not know what they are buying. They do not know which part of the business will drive returns. You must be clear about what you are from day one. Your value lies in your core bottleneck. It is the thing you do better than anyone else. Everything else should support that core function. If you lose focus, you lose your narrative. And without a narrative, you lose your valuation and your edge. This dynamic creates specific opportunities in unexpected places. For Moroccan tech builders, the space industry bottleneck is a major opportunity. Launch capacity is scarce globally. That scarcity drives demand for space-adjacent services. There's a growing need for satellite components. There is demand for ground stations. There is a need for data processing and related services. The barrier to entry is dropping. You do not need to build rockets to participate in the space economy. You can build the software that processes satellite data. You can build the ground stations that communicate with orbiting assets. The bottleneck at the launch level creates room for startups at other levels. This is a global trend, but it holds specific potential for emerging tech hubs. The space economy is expanding rapidly. It needs a wider supply chain. That supply chain can be built anywhere in the world today. The second-order effects of this identity crisis are significant. If SpaceX is valued as a diversified conglomerate, it sets a precedent for other space companies. It tells founders they can build multiple layers of business in space. But if the AI cloud premium collapses, the math changes. The focus might shift back to pure launch and connectivity. This would force space startups to prove their core economics faster. It would make investors more cautious about side projects. The space industry is opening up. The bottleneck creates room for startups. But the rules of the game are still being written. The way SpaceX resolves its identity crisis will shape space investment for the next decade. It will show whether space companies should stay focused or expand aggressively. The market is watching closely to see which model wins the race. Watch how SpaceX prices its next funding round. Watch for new AI cloud deals and their specific terms. Also watch for emerging ground station startups in North Africa. These signals will reveal the true direction of the space economy.